Hi there, Aries, and this is your October 2019 Love Monthly Forecast reading with me. And this is Christy from InTheStarsByChristy.com. And I have already pre-shuffled the cards and I have already laid them out for you guys so that we can go straight into it. Now, the intention that I have focused on in this reading is to see what is going on with you at this present moment, since it is already October. So, what's going on with you in the present moment, and how are things going to be unfolding for you in terms of your love life and relationship, regardless of what status you are in right now, whether you're single, attached, in a complicated situation, in a marriage, or whatever that is. So, so let's see. Now, this is actually my third time or fourth time doing this reading for you guys, Aries. And this is the reason why it took me quite a while before I was able to upload this reading, because I spent a lot of time with the Aries reading for some reason, because I have to be honest with you, the readings that I was getting was really, really negative. And I really want to get into the details if that is really the case or whatnot. But yeah, I've settled with this reading because, I kind of feel that it answered the loopholes that is giving me a lot of questions when I was doing the reading. So I have to tell you guys ahead of time that for Aries right now, it's very important for you guys to be very wary of the decisions that you make and the actions that you are taking at this time, because there is a huge burst of opportunities being presented to you. And I know that might be very contradicting, wherein you might be thinking that if there are so many opportunities, why should I be more careful? Shouldn't I be more aggressive? Shouldn't I be more decisive with the actions that I am about to take and all that? And yes, that is really a possibility, but Aries people tends to have a hard time to control things. They are the type of person to push things forward without much thought. And this is like some form of a devil giving you temptations and all that, and it's waiting for you to let down your guard and all that. And once you go deeper into things, deeper into the lust, deeper into the pleasure of things, there is a chance for you to regret and on whatever you have engaged upon. And this could be already in the scenario that you have experienced or encountered. I don't know. But it's very, very important that whatever you do for the month of October, you have to think about them very clearly and to make sure that, your conscience and all that is very clear. You have good intentions and all that kind of positive stuff. Now, the immediate messages that I'm getting here is that, you might be finding out something. There could be answers that you are going to be receiving and getting. At the same time, there is an area wherein you have to pause and think. There is a relationship that you really, really need to reflect. And right now, the things that I'm talking about is coming from a Caramancy deck. It's basically just a playing card wherein I check the immediate near future events that is going to be transpiring for you guys, for those that are Aries Sun, Moon, Rising sign for the month of October. So this could be a topic, a theme, that you are going to be experiencing, or it could be an immediate event. So the fact that we have the King of Hearts and then the rest all spades. Now, spades are not really that bad. Well, maybe it is, but I would see this more of, spades is an area of hard work, of difficulty and struggle, but at the same time, it's also an element of success one way or another. But with the element of this deck, this is actually being presented more of a problematic kind of energy wherein you might be needing to reflect something in your life, There is some form of inner work that you have to do and all that kind of stuff. This can create instability for you emotionally. So when an Aries person or a person that has a lot of Martian energy to them encounters a form of instability in their energy, things can really go haywire, okay? Things can go really haywire and they can be really frustrated. And when a Mars type of person gets frustrated, they go really crazy. This is the type of person wherein they have to rush into a certain place and then get the car accident, those type of stuff. So there is something that really, really irritates you, or you can be just irritated by yourself. There is something about reflecting and needing to find answers into things that you really need to work on. It's telling you that there is also a need to resolve misunderstandings if there has been some form of misunderstandings that has happened in your life. Also, this has a lot to do with, some form of restriction and disappointment kind of thing. So, yeah, I really don't want to prolong my insights on the cardiomancy because no matter what I do, a negative set of cards tends to give a negative reading. So just know that you are going to be dealing with problems, period. That is really the end goal to this, I would say. But this is also like giving you a signal wherein you are about to resolve some form of problems, problematic things in your life is about to resolve. There is something that you are going to be fixing and you will find a resolution and conclusion to whatever happens in that scenario, in that situation, I would say. So, without any further ado, let's get on with the tarot reading. Tarot psychic reading, I would say. So, the first card that you have here, you do have the Lover's card, and this is representing the situation that you are in. Now, the Lover's card obviously is all about love, all about relationship, and most importantly, it's also talking about choices. What you are thinking about, deliberating about, those kinds of things. You could be thinking about a certain partner in your life, a certain relationship. Maybe you are wanting something to happen right there because it is being crossed by the stars. So now, these are two major arcana cards. So whenever, they are being very much present in the reading, it really tells me that, it's like whatever situation you are right now, the focus creates some form of impact to what will happen for you for the month of October. So maybe you are wanting to have a relationship and this could be something that you are wanting and desiring, or it could be something that is wanting to give you hope. Maybe you are being hopeful about a relationship, but with the Four of Cups right here and the Six of Pentacles here in the recent past, I'm leaning in to say that there is something that is not satisfying you, and maybe you are wanting this situation to move forward. Whether you are single or in a relationship, maybe something happened in the past that seems unfair or seems that was not balanced. This could be done by you or by another person. Please do know that everything that I say in this reading can portray to you or your partner or the other person involved with you has been involved with you, those kinds of things. So it's vice versa, okay? So it could be that there is a lack of compromise, and as you guys can see here, the card, I would say, I don't know how to position and all that. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing the scales over here, but it's not really balanced as it should be. Yeah, I'm really not good with camera settings and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can't even position. Okay, whatever. Let's not dwell with that. Anyways, in the past, you do have the Six of Pentacles, and the scales have been tipped off. So something was not balanced right there. It could be a relationship wherein a person is being ignored. Someone is being ignored here. It could be you are being ignored by someone, or you are ignoring someone. You're paying attention to someone else. So either way, the give and take of a relationship, or the give and take of a relationship is not present in that situation. It could be a situation wherein maybe you are feeling that someone is using you, or you're just being used by the other person, and in your mind, in your focus, you are being unsure if this is the right path for you, if this is really what you want. It could be a scenario wherein you wanted to wish that things can be better again. Things can be things can progress. Things can move forward again. Maybe the two of you have been really perfect for one another in the past, or in the long past, I would say, not the recent past, because the recent past here is showing that things were not good. So I would say that, I don't know, the Lover's card can be just your thoughts, what you idealize in that partnership. Maybe you're thinking that you are perfect for one another, even though that you're not. But hey, that is what true love is all about, right? Sometimes you think that they are the perfect man or the perfect woman for you, even though that they're not. You see them as the perfect partner because you love them. It has that kind of energy. Some of you guys would also encounter this as a form of wishing for things to get better, or wanting to find some form of peace. You don't want to deal with this kind of unhappiness anymore. You don't want to deal with things that are unbalanced. You want some form of harmony, as a form of love that that is really true, because maybe you are in a relationship that you really don't want, but you are in it anyway for whatever reason. Maybe you're not really happy in that relationship, or I don't know what your guys doing in that relationship, but it gives me that feeling wherein the things that are going on with you personally is quite different from what you show to other people. So you will know the difference. What is really going on in your inner self, in your inner emotions. That is really making a difference here. So, yeah, you wanted to move forward, and this is really what is driving you. You want for things to change, you don't want things to be the same. So, I kind of feel that these can be quite of a stagnant energy, and you want to change them. And in your near future, you do have the Eight of Wands, and this can really be, a game changer kind of energy wherein sudden events could be transpiring, sudden actions could be happening, sudden messages could be coming in. It could be something that you are initiating or something that you will receive. Those kinds of things. Either way, there is going to be, a shift of energy wherein you have been just thinking about it, and now things are finally, suddenly moving forward, maybe faster than it should. Now, I did pick a few cards to give some form of clarification into this reading, and I got the Fortune and Cheerfulness card, okay? This is the Fortune and Cheerfulness card being clarified by the Eight of Wands. And this is giving us an information wherein there could be reunions and there could be reconciliations, because I kind of feel that for you, Aries, there is one last chance for you to fix a mistake. It could be your own mistake or a mistake of someone else. Remember, I did mention this in the cartomancy deck that I pulled out, that you are going to be dealing with problems. So they could be self-inflicted, problems that is done by you, those kinds of things and energy in place, or it could be by someone else. Either way, you are going to be engaging with it. And with this, it has a more positive scenario. Also, I also did pick a clarification card for the Four of Cups, and I got here the Pleasure Seeker and the Service. Now, this really confirms that idea of you wanting to have some form of clarity, wanting for things to be more harmonious again in terms of your love life and relationship. Now, for other people, I feel that this could be a scenario wherein maybe you're not happy with what's going on with your relationship, and you're now thinking outside of the relationship, and that is going to be very tricky, because it's like, you are desiring something that is not really for you, or maybe something or someone is not making you happy, and you are engaging to, an illicit type of relationship, and that may be something that is coming into your mind. You want to have some form of fun, you want some form of excitement, those kinds of things. And I really feel that for a lot of Aries out there, you are going to be doing everything that you can to fulfill your urges, to fulfill your emotions and all that kind of stuff. Now, what's going on with you? You do have the Queen of Pentacles over here and the World card. So this is an energy wherein you are now at a point of your life wherein you really don't want to play games, okay? You are at a point in your life wherein you wanted, someone to go home with. It could be a woman, it could be a man, but you wanted to settle down. I kind of feel that for a lot of Aries out there, even though that Aries is a type of person that likes to engage and change stuff each and every time, they're now coming to a point of wanting to settle down, and you are now questioning yourself, what can I do to achieve this? Is there someone that I really want to be with, or should I leave the person that I am with right now and venture to meet other people because I don't think that there is any future in that relationship? These are the two things that will be coming into play, because ultimately your goal, your hopes and dreams is to have a family, is to have that really happy ending kind of scenario. So this is really what you want. You want to be happy, and not just be happy like to fulfill your adventure and lustful experiences, but I really feel that for a lot of Aries out there, the drive for emotional fulfillment is coming in very, very strongly, and this is going to be the deal breaker for you. It's it's the it's like the green light that makes you act on things. You are going to be acting upon your emotions, I would say, and they are going to be very, very passionate as well. So, the tricky part here is that you do have this card as the outcome card. Now, this can happen in two ways, okay? Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you guys what's going on, what is being represented in this reading. And I'm going to be explaining this very thoroughly because in the last few readings that I have done, I also keep getting the Eight of Cups. Now that is very prominent, okay? That Eight of Cups is so much important in this reading, because what is the Eight of Cups all about? First of all, the Eight of Cups is about, moving away, someone leaving you, and you are being so negative and having some form of anxiety, being sad, disrupted emotionally, and all that because someone has left you, someone has betrayed you. It has that form of energy. But one of the good things about the Eight of Cups is that it's very temporary. Maybe someone has left you, but the Eight of Cups usually is a card wherein sometimes, in most cases, the other person that leaves also goes back. So if you are in that kind of a situation, these Three of Swords. So weird. I almost said Three of Cups. So yeah, maybe it has that form of energy, because what I was about to tell you guys is that maybe that this Three of Swords can be a form of healing. Now, I know it is a card of pain, a card of brokenhearted, those kinds of energies, but this is also a card of being able to resolve that, a healing energy in terms of your emotional life. So for a lot of people, this could be, a form of healing. Maybe you are going to be mending. It could be that maybe you are going to get back with that person, a person that has left you alone, maybe in the past few months or so, maybe 3 months ago or more than that, 3 to 4 months ago, maybe, or so. But yeah, maybe the two of you will be able to reconcile with this month of October. Now, it is also being clarified by the Thought card and the Journey. So this is a situation wherein you're thinking about someone. And there is a form of movement right here. So it could be a situation wherein there's something that you want. You want to move forward, but you're not very sure of. And it could be something in the matters of the heart, something that that has caused you a lot of pain as well. It could be that if someone enters back in your life, you don't know if you should accept them, or you wanted to connect with that person again, but you don't know. You are fearing rejection. You don't know if it's the right thing to do, or what is even the right thing to do in the situation that you are in. Now, another way that this can happen is when, you might literally experience some form of heartbreak. Now, this can only happen when you're not thinking about the things that you're doing. Remember, we do have this Four of Cups earlier, and it is being represented by the pleasure seeker and the service. This is like you entertaining other people. Even when you are still in a relationship, this can also represent some form of discontentment and boredom. It could be that, suddenly you're being attractive. Suddenly you're attracting a lot of people in your life and you are enjoying the process of it. And yeah, you're enjoying it and you're not thinking that you're still in a relationship. So it's like, playing with fire, playing with a relationship and not taking the relationship that you have quite seriously. So you might be, have to pay for that. There is some form of consequence to whatever that you do. So don't overindulge. I would say don't overindulge with the things that you do, especially in terms of relationship. Remember, Mars is in the sign of Libra. Mars is, your ruler. And Libra is all about partnership. And not just any type of partnerships. Libra is a one-on-one relationship. So cheating and all that kind of stuff are not going to be easily forgiven at this time. Even if that, you say and tell yourself that I have done this in the past and I can do it again. I really feel that, this time around, enough is enough. And people or the partner that you have or you yourself are not going to tolerate that anymore. If whoever is cheating in the relationship, the person that is receiving that cheating, that kind of energy is not going to tolerate it, and they are going to be fighting for themselves for some form of justice. Just remember that. Okay, so again, everything has two sides of a coin, so it will be up to you what decisions you are going to be making and what you will be doing with this energy. Remember, there is a chance for some form of reconciliation, like literally getting back with that person, whoever it is. It's not just about reuniting with someone or talking with someone again. This is about, a possibility of really being in a relationship again with that person, whoever that person is. So, that's it for my reading for you guys, Aries. I do hope that this has, given you insight and clarity to whatever situation you are going through. So, just a quick announcement. My website right now is down. I'm preparing it for, to offer new stuff, new articles, new other freebies and all of that. So you won't be able to access it for a few days or so. But I'll let you guys know once it's up. So, and if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by sending me an email on my inthestarsbychrissy.com@gmail.com. You can inquire for a reading right there. And payments are obviously going to be through PayPal. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again next month. Bye.